What's up, my beautiful Sagittarius? This is your yearly 2021 energy report. So we're going to be looking at the major aspects going on throughout the year, and I'm also going to channel information for you that I get downloaded, and we're going to have a good time with it. But before we get into it, if you resonate with this content, please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a private, personal reading, one-on-one with me, okay, go to my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com, click on services, and check out the different options that I have, and we can go over whatever you like, especially with 2021 and what it has in store for you. Okay, so 2020 was a massive smorgasbord of purging, of letting go, of releasing, of transformation, of change, of adaptation. We had a lot of really massive aspects that really kicked out old parts, brought in new parts, and exposed all the parts of us that were holding us back. Okay, 2021 is going to be different. 2021 is there's only a couple aspects that are really significant, but these ones are taking the foundation that we are now setting and solidifying it. Okay, so this year it is important in this new chapter of our life, because this is the start of a 30-year cycle. Okay, it's important to step in to the parts of yourself that you want to be, and that you want to be the change that you want to see in the world, basically. Okay, so this year, your North Node is going to be in your 7th house, South Node in the 1st house. So this is all about partnerships. North Node in the 7th house usually means that you're going to be coming into destined and fated relationships and partnerships this year, which is going to be beautiful. All right. Now, these destined partnerships, also, there's a lot of energy here that is really internal. Okay. It's a lot of internal changes for you guys. And so this is going to be about like letting go of like the stubborn dynamics of how you have your life, of how you live your life, how you do your own thing, and bringing in some negotiation, some wiggle room, if you will, to work with other people in many forms and fashions. Now, we have Pluto here still transiting in your 2nd house. All right. It's been transiting there for the last, since 2008. So for the last about 12 years. And it's got a couple more years ago. So we've learned a majority of the lessons here, especially after the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Thank God that shit's over, right? So now we are starting this brand new fresh slate. So we should be seeing the positive sides of Pluto this year from now on, which is more self-confidence, more self-worth. For you, more money, making more money based on your self-confidence and self-worth, and just really having fun with what it is that you do for a living, right? Making money and just making shit happen. Now, the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction is going to be happening in your 3rd house. So this is about education, like learning. This is about like, or being a teacher or an educator. This is also about your immediate community, like your neighborhood, right? The friends and people and that you share space with in your community. Building a community in your place of where you live. Okay. Now, because it's an Aquarius, this could also mean that like online too, right? Aquarius represents like the internet and technology. So you could be creating a new community or finding new friends, new people to hang out with. There's also big with siblings, your relationship with siblings. So whatever is going on with your relationship with your siblings, hopefully we can make it a positive thing, or at least if there is some kind of thing that's blocking you with that, we can bring that up and air it out and work through it. Now, the significant aspects going on this year is going to be with the Saturn-Uranus square. Okay, that's an energy of tension. However, between your 3rd and your 6th house, this is about structuring the community. This is actually beautiful, like for really building a foundation or experience, this vision you have in your mind of how you want things to be, especially with all the stuff going on in the world, social distancing and whatnot. You want to create this, like, maybe, you want people to be able to come home, come over the house and, have like a arts and crafts day or something. I don't know. or building an online community of people that support and help each other to move through things that have been difficult. This is where this Uranian energy is that Kundalini energy, that fire that's going to help you to structure your day-to-day life more efficiently. Okay, so it's all about, you know, the way that you you know, structure your day. You get up in the morning, you go to work, you go exercise, you eat, you know, 4 or 5 times a day, you know, and then you go to bed, rinse and repeat. Whatever structure, this is about forming and creating new structures and new ways of doing things. Now, we also have another significant aspect here with Chiron, which is a wounded healer in your 5th house. Chiron in the 5th house is significant because this is about it's about the ego, and with Chiron in Aries, you know, Leo rules the 5th house, but Aries is also a fire sign. So this is apropos with getting in touch with your inner child, but also putting, like, our ego can have like a pissed off little kid, right? Like terrible 2s and horrible 3s, you know, and kids are like, I want this, I want that. There's this part of you that's going to be like, I want this, I want that, rah, rah, rah. A little terrorist there in your in your consciousness, and you're going to want to approach that part of yourself with love and compassion and learn. So this would be a great way to do some inner child work, some inner child healing. All right. This could also mean that, you know, there's going to be some stuff that comes up with your children if you have children. All right. Or, you know, with being fun and flirtatious and, you know, having a good time. What I'm feeling here is that there may be some fear that's really embedded in this part of your consciousness. And you're going to have to face that this year. But with Saturn sextile to Chiron, this is saying that it's going to come up and it's going to be processed. You're going to move through it with grace, more gracefully than maybe before. And with Jupiter there also hitting that sextile at the beginning of the year, that's going to jump it off with a lot of manifestation potential. So you could manifest, you know, like a partner. You could manifest a baby. Okay, that's a possibility. Or you could manifest like the need to create a better relationship with your children. Or it's going to expose whatever self-limiting belief or issue or problem that you have going on in your life. But the big thing here that I want to point out is that relationships are going to be a big deal for you this year. Okay, they're going to teach you a lot because, look, the North Node is about going into the unknown, going into that space that we've never been before. But our soul pulls us. It's like a tractor beam, you know, pull me right in. What movie is that from? If comments below if you can tell me what movie that's from. I'll give you 50% off of a Chiron reading. Okay, that's for my special. That's special for my Sagittarius right there. All right, so and with the South Node in your 1st house, you know, this is where it's going to be, you know, past life abilities or past life lessons, I guess you could say, are going to come into your identity, into your ego, right? So if you're living, you know, from your spirit, you know, of what you want to do, like this could go one of 2 ways. Either you're going to really love to explore and meet new people and like be solidified in your emotional boundaries and want to get out there, or if you're really stuck in your South Node energy, this could be you're gonna like isolate yourself and you're just gonna say, I'm just gonna focus on work, like life's too hard and I just gotta do me and go in sort of like this hermit mode and blockade yourself off. That's not going to work so well for you. Okay. This is about getting out of your comfort zone, going to meet other people, being fun, flirtatious, and having new experiences and creating this new environment that you really just crave and want to have around you. So important. Okay. All these energies that are happening, you know, are about building community for you, about learning how to be a new way in your relationships, learning how to bring in healthy and happy and abundant relationships. The more you go out there and you are vulnerable and allow yourself to be vulnerable, to connect with people, the right people, you're going to learn more, you know, listening to your body. Like say you go meet someone, you're like, wow, this person's amazing. Okay. You're going to see the red flags, honor those red flags. All right. If they're not right, then that's trying to teach you something, create that emotional boundary. Okay. And if they are right, then you're going to feel lit up like a Christmas tree. You're like, yeah, let's go do this. Creative energy is going to be flowing. You're just going to want to, like you're just going to love life. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel alive inside. You're going to have creative energy flowing. You're going to want to, if it's a new significant other, you're just going to want to have sex all the time. And it's going to feel free and great, and no worries, and no, like, it's not like you're not going to trust them, and everything is just going to feel right. Your heart is open and you trust yourself. Okay. So if there is any of those energies that are not in alignment, then you may end up having to learn some lessons, which, let's face it, we're all learning lessons here and there. But a majority of the really difficult lessons were learned in 2020. 2021 is about setting this new foundation. So it's very, very, very important for you to listen to that intuitive guidance that says, danger, Will Robinson, do not go in that direction. If a gut feeling is telling you to not go in that direction, do not go in that direction. And every time you honor that, you will build trust in your heart. You will build faith in yourself. Like, you know what? No, I don't have a fear of missing out. I don't know. I know it didn't feel right, and I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to honor it. I'm going to trust it. I'm going to move forward. And each time you do that, that's going to build this wall of healthy boundaries around you and allow you to grow and flourish and prosper and have everything be abundant in your life. So very exciting possibilities for you guys this year in 2021. I hope you guys have a great year. I hope this video helped you out a lot. If it did, please share it with your fellow Sagittariuses this year. And if you would like a reading from me, again, please go to spiritualbodybuilder.com and go to the services tab, and you can see, and we'll work one-on-one, and we'll make that happen. All right. See what's going on specifically for you in 2021. All right. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.